What up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream, the third one in a row. How wild is that? And if you guys hit the donation goal of this live stream, even if it's not live, you can participate in the donation support. We will go live again tomorrow, and that's what we're doing. We're doing a live-a-thon, a live marathon. There is a donation goal each night, and if we hit that, we will continue to go live for 9 days. We were 2 days. This is the third day into that. So like 6 more days, we'll continue to go live. And then we will give away a snowboard Insta360 camera. I don't know what we're going to give away. We're going to give away something though. The people have been voting. I meant to have a poll. No one's here yet. So Logan's here though. Of course Logan's here. Let's start a poll. And we should say, but if you're not watching this live, keep hanging out. Listen to this like a podcast. It's always fun to still listen to the live streams, even though they're not live. What should we give away? Snowboard won yesterday. Snowboard Insta360 X3. Oopsies. We got goggles or headphones. We have plenty of options for the giveaways. But Wesley's here. What up, Chris and crew? Somewhere on the mountain. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Frosty, catching edge is the biggest fear right now. Oh, dude, catching an edge will always be one of your biggest fears as a snowboarder. I haven't got in a minute. I'm gonna knock on some wood real quick. Catching an edge, getting got, that's a reality. Greg, good to see you, buddy. I told you we're gonna keep going live, man. As long as we keep cranking away towards these goals, the donation goals. So there's a trend to this. We keep ramping up the donations slightly each night, by the way, if you can't tell. So we went from now to $22 donations. If we can get $22 donations, or if someone drops a big donation, I've been tallying it and adding that as the donations. But as we continue to ramp up this stuff, then by the 9th night, we're gonna. Adam's like, I got it. I'm already. He's like, I'm already here. Adam's been one of the largest donators of this current live streamathon. Yo, and he threw the Susie dog out there. Adam came to camp, actually got to meet Susie. So Adam, thanks for starting the donations off strong. That means we're 1/4 of the way towards tonight donations goal. So big shout out to Adam. I hope you've been enjoying the streams, bro. I hope you enjoyed that 5th. So Adam came to camp, and so did his brother Sean. And I dropped the last camp edit, and clearly I had the wrong title thumbnail because that video has not done great. So we're live right now. But if you want to open another window, or if you want to leave the live stream, check it out, and come back, the camp video is the last one's not doing very well. So if you want to watch that, give it some love. It's a great one. Nico and Chris James held that one strong. Danny's back. What up, Danny? Adrian's here. Adrian also came to camp. Adrian got on that last day. Talk about edge catching. Adrian got on that last day of camp, but he's feeling much better, and I've been seeing him. He moved up here, so I get to see him in everyday life now, which is a ton of fun. I love running into Adrian. My biggest ski slash snowboard fear is not going to Snowy Range. That's fair. That is a fair fear. I will get to Snowy Range. It has to happen. It's 4 a.m. here. Dang, Greg, you pulling the early morning or the late night? A couple years ago, I caught an edge on skis, and it knocked the lens out of my magnetic goggles. Dang, Logan, I've had that before. That means you clocked your head really good. So sorry about that, dude. Dude, I caught an edge last year, 30 miles, face planted, and cracked 2 ribs on Beaver Mountain on my war pig. Oof. Brutal. Yeah, catching the edge going fast as a not recommended snowboard maneuver. D. Leafer's back. What's up? We got Bobby Blog. That's you spell your name the same way my wife spells her name. Last season, I picked some clue bindings, and they were everything you advertised and more. Let's go. And the new clues come out this year, but I'm stoked that you're loving the clues. I am a huge, huge clue fan. Biggest fear of getting blasted by a straight liner. That is my biggest fear as a father. Seeing my little dude ripping around. Even today, he went into, Roman, he fell on the jump, got up, and then just slowly crossed the landing of 4 rails. I was like, Roman, stop! And he didn't understand what's going on. It was a good coaching moment. I got to really show him why what he did was so dangerous. He had no idea. He was like, what are you talking about? And but yeah, straight liner, someone cooking it, blasting into your kid. That's not fun. Wesley said, I crashed on my 2-Swift yesterday. Street burn. I've not had that. I don't want that. I have gotten tossed off the summer board. That has happened. Feeling way better than before that day. Heck yeah, Adrian. What snow jacket do you recommend? Something not too crazy expensive. So I rock Vertica, and they offer incredible sales. They'll do 50%, 40% off sales certain times of the year. So all the outerwear I've been rocking for the last 2 seasons been Vertica, or I have my windbreaker on the website. I'll grab the windbreaker link. But vertica.com, all of my gear, guys, is in the description. If you are looking for new gear or anything, just hit the description. All my stuff is there. But the windbreaker, where is the... It's winter jacket. Hey, just go to the sticker website. Go grab a sticker. Go grab a windbreaker. We're almost sold out of the windbreakers, believe it or not. We actually sold a decent amount at the Rail Jam I hosted last summer. Where we have 1 black windbreaker left. I'm gonna go grab that. Where is it? I can't even find it. Oh. It's somewhere over there. But we have 1 black windbreaker left, and then all the other ones are blue and gold. They're awesome. Snag windbreaker. They're on the Etsy store that I just shared, as well as the Evolution stickers, which that's the logo. We have a ski version as well, but snag a sticker. I'm writing sticker orders tonight. They're shipping out tomorrow, so if you order one tonight, it'll be in the mail. But vertica.com, I like the Signature Series jacket. It's so warm. If you need a warm winter jacket, that one sometimes is almost too warm. Hey, it says Huck House instead of Buckhouse on your website on 3 different places. I was looking for winter or summer camp signups. Yes, so it's supposed to say Huck House. That is a saying on the channel. I saw you comment and I wanted to reply to it. I just didn't have the time yet to write the long message, but now I don't have to because you're here in the live stream. So when you're gonna do a trick and it's hard, you huck it. You I've never done this before. I'm just gonna go huck it. And so buck, huck, kind of the same. So that's the idea, is that Team Huck House, Team Buck House. So you guys are part of Team Huck House. You guys are out there hucking it, going for it. So that's the point. That's that point. On the note of winter camp, it's not so much a camp as much of it as an experience. But let's be real, if you guys are out there snowboarding with me and you got questions, I'm a nice guy. I'll answer some questions. I'm just not allowed to coach in the winter. But here's the winter camp that is happening in the winter. It's in January. There's 2 different sessions you can come to, the 10th through the 14th or the 14th through the 18th. That is in Canada. So make sure you get your passport. Plenty of time to get the passport. Plenty of time to come snowboard Canada with me. It's going to be an incredible experience. There's the link to sign up for winter camp. I will set up the summer. Right now, summer camp should say sold out, and I will get that up and running. I just got to write it on my to-do list. I got a big one. Does the Icon Pass work at the Copper Hike Park? It does not. You got to pay 25 bucks to go ride that for the day. That is a part of a whole different session. Totally worth it though. I took Roman today and he was having a blast. Have you ever had any issues with falling out of your clue bindings or them snapping? No, I have not. I've had 0 issues with the clue bindings. I've seen 3 pairs snap on the high back area out of all the clue bindings sold, which is in the thousands. And with those ones, no idea why they snapped. I don't know if someone ran them over the car, something like crazy happened. But yeah, no, I have had 0 issues with my clue bindings. Nico's coming out next weekend to snowboard. Super excited to hang out with Nico. And then I'm headed back out to Oregon for a couple more days on snow. And if you're on the live stream, since I did the pitch a little earlier, we're trying to hit a donation goal. If we hit the donation goal of $40 tonight, so $22 donations, or Adam went ahead and dropped $10 towards that goal. If we hit the donation goal, I will go live again tomorrow, and we'll keep the going live going up to 9 days. We're 3 days deep. That's why it says live stream 3 of 9, so 6 more days in a row. I will go live every single night, and then on that 9th night, we will give away something sick. And there's a poll going right now. 76% of people are saying an Insta360 camera. It would be an X3, specifically this one that I just threw on the ground. Oh. It's got nice packaging. Insta360 X3 would probably be what I would give away. Or a snowboard, or we don't know yet, man. The whole point is and I'm already seeing more energy on these live streams. And that's the whole point. I was talking with my wife. I was like, I think live streams are dead on YouTube. And she's like, no, you got to do something fun. I was like, what? She's like, go live the next 9 days in a row. And I was like, what? And then she came up with this idea. And I was like, this sounds actually kind of fun. So you guys can tune in every single night. I went live at 7:30. I think this is a good time. I think 6:30 might be ideal, but 7:30 has been working. So keep tuning in for the next 6 days if we keep hitting the goal. If we don't hit that donation goal, though, it ends. No giveaway. Kaput. And then who knows when's the next time I'm going to go live. But yeah, that's what we're doing. There is an option to donate on Venmo and Streamlabs as well. I will continue to track that towards the goal. We're 1/4 of the way there already tonight, thanks to Adam. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to do something fun. Hopefully trying to hook someone up with something super rad right before the season starts. So surprised I never saw you this season, but mainly ride Copper or Winter Park. I actually rode more Epic this year than I did Icon. So that's probably why you didn't see me. Probably happen next year though. I actually switched to Snowgo ski bikes now and speed bump down the mountain whenever it's empty. I didn't let a cache stop me from ripping the mountain. Never give up, never surrender. Let's go. I crashed my mountain bike twice last week. My elbows look like they've been through hell and back. Dude, the dirt rash you get from crashing a mountain bike is brutal. I know what you're talking about. Got an evolution sticker. You won't ever get an evolution sticker. You won't ever catch an edge. That is, I can't say that. That was by Adrian. Adrian said that. Get an evolution sticker and your snowboard better. It'll give you some confidence. I can say that, but I cannot promise no edge catches. I love to mountain bike and ski. Me too. I need to get back. I need to get out on the mountain bike. Does Icon nope. Are you answer that one? Have you tried the Snowgo bike by chance? I have. I have a whole video. Let me see if I can pull it up. The first year the Snowgo came out, I jumped on it. Here's the Snowgo video right here. If you want to see me on a ski bike in big snow, check it out. Oh, let's go. Somewhere on the mow. Or on the mountain. Sorry, somewhere on the mountain. Going for the goal. Go live at Copper next weekend. What? You want to do the 9th live stream somewhere unique? Not in the house? That's creative. Thanks for the $2 donation towards the goal. We're making moves towards the goal. I appreciate it. Somewhere on the mountain. Going live at Copper. Maybe I'll go live at Copper on TikTok. That would be fun. What's the goal? The goal is $40 for this live stream. Or it was $22 donations, but someone dropped a $10 dono. So, yeah, very cool. So I want the Insta360. So keep jumping on the live streams because that's the other part. So you can participate in this giveaway multiple ways. Obviously, dropping donations and keeping the stream going is one way. And then by just showing up every single night gives you the chance to, specifically on the 9th night, to win. Because you don't have to be donating to win. I might be doing on the 5th live stream the top commenter or the top fan, because it's a new thing, this top fan. And you get to be top fan by participating, donating, and just overall being a part of the live stream. I think the top fan of each live stream from 5 through 9, so that would be 4 nights, will get a evolution sticker. But maybe like not just like a little one, but like a custom, like a big one, like the one I have on my snowboard, like the 9-inch one or something. So like some really rad. It'd be really cool to get this like really moving, like a lot of momentum behind it, and then do like bigger, like, you know, we give away stickers on the streams, we're giving away other stuff. I lost my spot where I was. Where was I? Well, while I'm lost, I'm gonna get a quick swig of water. Yeah, Adrian, the winter camp is in Canada. Am I gonna run this one later tonight? Last one didn't seem too long. So I went live for an hour. Since I'm going live at 7:30, there is the possibility to go live till 9:30. I try to go to bed around 8:30, 9, because I wake up at 3 in the morning. But if the live stream's cooking, man, donations are flowing, we're vibing, I will keep the live stream going. I usually only end the live stream once the chat stops. So if you keep chatting, you keep asking great questions, you keep engaging with me, I will for sure keep the stream rolling. Have you ever lost a camera while snowboarding? I've never lost one while snowboarding, but I've definitely lost one while wakeboarding. Sunk to the bottom of a lake. It was brutal. Does anyone have a fear of big hurdles in progression? Are you saying that to go from like a medium jump to a larger jump? Sometimes, especially with action sports, there is a hurdle. There is a moment where it's like, all right, the only way to like start flipping is to just go out there and flip. Like you can kind of like flip on a trampoline, things like that. But like at the end of the day, you kind of just gotta go chuck one. So no, I didn't lose it at Almondy. I lost it at Waco Surf in Texas. In Waco, Texas. But yeah, the fear of the hurdle, I believe it's a real thing. And sometimes it stops people from progressing. And they just like I don't want to hit rails. I'm scared of rails. And then they just stops and never continues. My biggest fear is tree wells. I'll be honest, my biggest fear in snowboarding is avalanches. I love going and riding Big Mountain. I love ripping it. Avalanches kill people all the time in Colorado, and that's where I live. That's where I ride, and I do backcountry, and it is terrifying. So my biggest fear in snowboarding isn't slamming and like breaking a leg or my neck or my back or something. It's It's dying in an avalanche. That's my biggest fear when it comes to snowboarding. And I legitimately do stuff that makes that fear a reality. And sometimes, and this is kind of the fun and the danger of the sport, and the reason why I have life insurance and stuff like that is sometimes you're faced that fear and you're like, okay, like I'm doing this line and like there is a reality that an avalanche could pop, and like I've done my calculations. I don't think it's going to. I also trust the guys I'm back here with that if it happens, they're gonna get me. And you go for it, and man, that's a rush. Are there resorts open year-round in the U.S., not including indoor resorts? Well, technically, Copper is going to be open. Bobby says, knock it off. My wife does not like when I talk about that. The Copper's going to be open until September. So Copper's kind of doing this year-round thing right now, and it's open to the public. And then Oregon is open till August 20th, is what they're saying. So pretty close to year-round skiing and snowboarding. I think the biggest hurdle of progression would for sure be learning how to carve, catching an edge, and not being able to slow down. It's brutal. The very beginning, you're talking about getting into skiing and snowboarding is hard, and those first couple days are brutal. Makes your body hurt. Carlo. Hey man, how many pro laps were you able to get in this season? I am not sure what a pro lap is, but I've ridden 122 days since January. So I've been getting lots of laps in. Guys, hit the goal. Someone dono. I love it. Somewhere on the mountain calling it out. Bedtime. It late. Had a jam-packed concert weekend. There you go, David. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Anyone going / gone to Punk in the Park? I have no idea what that is. I've never even heard of it. My biggest fear is being stranded on a chairlift in freezing temperatures, like the movie. What was that movie called? Frozen? Not the Disney Frozen, the Frozen where the wolves eat the people. Brutal. Snowgo is for all the kooks to ride. I wouldn't say that. I call them snow trikes though. I think that like there's other versions of ski bikes out there that I think are a little better than Snowgos. They're a little more gnarlier. Ski blade video when? I dropped one. We need to drop another ski blade video. Have you ever been to X Games? How expensive or how's the experience like? I really want to go, but I'm not sure. So I've never been to the Winter X Games. I was invited by X Games to go this year, but they couldn't hit my they wanted me to go and make content and promote the X Games. And I had a couple requests that they couldn't meet, so then I couldn't go. Like a place to stay, because Aspen's like 3.5 hours away from me, and to pay to go make content for someone, just like not to say like to pay, but like it's very expensive to stay in Aspen during the X Games. So I had very, very minimum requirements to go promote the X Games for them, and they couldn't meet them. So I did not go. But I would have had like media credentials, would have been able to go on the course, like a bunch of rad stuff like that. It would have been really cool. But I also know that watching the X Games, and I don't know, like, could I have done it? I don't know. I haven't gone to the X Games yet. It'd be fun to do it though. How will I determine the winner? You just got to be in the chat to win the board or to win whatever it is, the Insta 360. Tonight, people are picking Insta 360. Yesterday night, people were picking the snowboard. So I don't know. Maybe we'll give away all of it. We got to catch the vibe of the stream and how we're hitting the goals and everything like that. So we're still only 1/4 of the way through tonight's live stream goal. So we'll see what happens. I'm a number 4 top fan. I just saw the XP thing this time. Yeah, the XP thing is unique. Right now, Adam's the number 1. And then somewhere on the mountain is in number 2. Carlo took the 3rd spot. Top fan. Would you give away one of your old snowboards? That'd low-key be hella dope. I do have. I could give away like, I have 3 of those old like Evolution board on the bottom park sign boards. I do have 3 of those. Those boards aren't very rideable. I mean, they're rideable, but they're pretty. They've been ridden, but it's a class. It's a channel classic. New snowboard or old ridden board? Where'd the 4,000 come from? 100? Is that Roman? Is that Roman dropping donos? Sometimes Roman jumps in the chat and he'll drop donations. Roman dog. That's why it says Bobby and Roman Buckhouse, by the way, because Roman doesn't have a YouTube channel, even though he's been editing his own videos. It's crazy to watch him edit. He's actually pretty solid at it. He's been watching me more than I thought. Proudly living in Fort Collins. Let's go. Who's in Colorado right now? I'm in Colorado. He said yes. He's also being able to spell and write, which is crazy. I'll be like writing something and he reads my sentence. I'm like, get out of here with that. Stop reading what I'm writing. Make him your editor. He'd have a good college fund if he became my editor. I'd have to pay him good. I forgot you were streaming. My brother let me know. Sean. Every day, hopefully. We're going to keep the train rolling. Good to see you, Sean. Came to realize that last year snowboarding is more mental than physical for me. Absolutely, Sean. Snowboarding is 100% mental. I want to say 100%. It's like 80% mental, 20% physical. So many people can rip it. They just gotta know they can rip it. That's why I like the Snowboard Camp is a great place to hopefully get out of your comfort zone, get past some of those mental woes. Bobby said, check Venmo. Hey, Matthew. Let's go. I don't know what the limit is for the goal, but for the goal, Matthew, you just crushed 1/4 of the goal. So we're now halfway to tonight's live stream goal. You just dropped a $10 Venmo donation. You can drop, if you don't want to do a super chat, you can drop a Venmo or Streamlabs. I do get 100% of those donations. So those do help out a ton, and I count them towards the goal. So we're now halfway through tonight's goal. Appreciate you guys. Let's keep it rolling. Matthew, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I whipped a jump today. Yeah, you did. So guys, right now with the Bobby and Roman Buckhouse, that's Roman typing. Roman got his first grab today, which was so rad. He was hitting jumps and little dude snagged himself his first ever indie grab. Roman's been out there sending it. Another fear is getting my board stolen off the rack. Keystone. Oh, let's go, Sean. Yes, that's why I love clue bindings. You can put an air tag in your base plate. So if your board does walk off, you can find it. I do know people get notified if there's an air tag nearby. Most people won't ever realize that that air tag is in the base plate of the binding. But if you get clue bindings, you can put an air tag in your snowboard. So if it ever walks away, or if the airline, I've used it because the airlines lost my bag and I was able to find my bag because there's an air tag in my snowboard. Sean with a $5 dono on Streamlabs. Thank you so much, brother, for the $5. Moving us one step closer to that goal. He said, have you been going to Copper Hike Park much? Yeah, Sean, I just went the last 3 days. I'm a little smoked. Today, I kept it mellow because I took Roman, and so I kind of just hiked up and filmed Roman shred. But I had like the last 2 days, I went pretty hard. I got some good tricks. So I've been hitting the hike park. I can literally count it. So the first weekend when I got back, I went 2 days. Then the next weekend I went 2 days. And then I had family come into town. So last weekend I only went twice. And then this weekend I went 3 days. Next weekend, Nico comes into town and I'm going for 3 days. And I'll keep that train rolling till September. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 7 more days or 7 more weekends to get 3 days of shredding in. So not too bad. 21 more days if I hit them all. On that goal of, I have a goal, by the way, guys, this year of riding 200 days in 2025. So if I do get all 21 of those days, I'm at 22 days on snow. So that'll put me at 43. 43 more days. And then I'll do like a big snow and a snow flex day. That will count towards that. I might hit like St. Mary's Glacier. I'm also going to be getting 2 more days at Hood. So my goal is to get into, I really need the ski season to start like mid-October. Like, please, ski season start mid-October. Because then what I really don't want to do is have to ride every day in November and every day in December. I'll do it. We're gonna grind it out. I have told my wife ahead of time that this is a big deal. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna crush it. I wish I got a little bit more days in Hood in June, but it is what it is. But halfway through our goal, guys. Let's go. We only need $13 more to hit the goal, and then we're going live tomorrow. Before, that's wild to think. I've never gone live. I've never gone live 3 days in a row. But then we go live 4 days in a row, which is absurd. I like totally forgot I had to go live again tonight. I was like making dinner, and I was like, oh, Bobby, I gotta go live. Like, because we were like, what are we gonna do? Like, it's pretty early. Like, do. And I was like, oh wait, I have to go live. And Roman's exhausted from snowboarding, so he's probably already sleeping. No, he's on the stream. He said I should keep telling each of my days. I think he meant to say I should be keeping track of each of my days. We can count your days next season, little dude. Have you ever been in an avalanche / tree wheel before? I have been in an avalanche, actually. I have the whole thing on video. I haven't posted it. It happened a couple seasons ago. I didn't want to post it as a like look at me type thing because avalanches are pretty brutal. Obviously they kill a lot of people. I'm not sleeping. Bristol is. Oh, Bristol's sleeping. So I have the clip of me getting caught in an avalanche. I don't know what to do with it. I kind of want to share it maybe as an educational video. I don't really want to share it as a look at me video, but we'll see. Like I said, it happened a couple years ago. And that was a huge eye-opener for me. I learned a lot of lessons on that day. Well, yeah. Like, what is it? Was it last winter or 2 winters ago? Someone died trying to jump over the Berthoud Pass highway. Super sad. Landing a backflip was scary. Had a big snowstorm in PA, turned a picnic table into a jump and landed headfirst, but it didn't hurt. By the 4th try, I was like diving. Dude, David, that's crazy. How do you tail grab, Roman? Dude, my son's asking how to snowboard tricks on the live stream. All right, Roman, I'm going to give you the breakdown, man. It's all about extension retraction. If you want to tail grab or nose grab, you need... So let's say we're going to go for tail grab because that's what Roman asked. So this is the tail of the snowboard, okay? In order to grab the tail, I need to retract this back leg, meaning pull this back leg forward and this... Say I'm staying like this. So this back leg goes forward and this front leg goes... Or this back leg goes up and this front leg goes forward. So it's retraction, extension, and it'll tilt the board. And then with my hand, I just grab the tail. Same thing with nose grab. So I got a little bend in my knees. I'm going to retract the lead foot, extend the back foot, and then I can just grab the nose of the snowboard right there. So it's all in the knees. What are your knees doing for each grab? Demonstrating with the fingers. Captain Funny, welcome back to the streams. We're doing great. We're doing a streamathon. If we hit our donation goal of the stream, which we're $13 away, and if we hit that $13, you can do it through the Super Chats, Venmo, Streamlabs, however you want to donate. If we hit that goal, we're going to go live again tomorrow. I'm going to keep this going. We have 6 more days left until that. Can we practice on the trampoline? Of course. We get a trampoline on Wednesday, a hand-me-down one. I wanted to buy like a really nice trampoline. And then I never got around to it. And then someone was like, I have a trampoline. You want it? And I was like, sure, we'll take the trampoline. So when we get the trampoline, expect some trampoline videos on how to get better at snowboarding. It's going to be a ton of fun. How old? Hell yeah, old snowboard would be better than a new one. Danny wants an old Buckhouse board instead of a new one. I could give away the Burton Custom I'm on right now. I'm thrashing that. I popped an edge on it yesterday in the park. I do need to do the Temu snowboard video. Let me put that on. If I buy it right now, I'll have it for the winter and I can knock it out. What do you mean somebody was Grandma Rocks? It was Uncle Kevin. My all the OG people should know Kevin, my little brother, Bobby's little brother, my brother-in-law. He graduated, then joined the military. So big shout out to him and everyone in our military. And he had a trampoline. And so Grandma Rocks, aka my wife's stepmom, she was like, take Kevin's trampoline for the kids. I'm like, sure. So yes. But I didn't have to. Grandma Rocks is giving the kids a snowboard. The other deterrent of theft is clues on a board. Not with these new ones, man. The new clues that are coming out this October are insane. I have them right over there. I'm looking at them. I can't show you guys yet. Roman with the $1,000 donation. Appreciate you, little dude. He's growing up so fast, guys. It like breaks my heart. Does that 60-year-old guy still hit the hike park on skis? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the guy. I have not seen him. I went boarding with a friend when I was 18. We put them on the rack to go inside and grab stuff and leave. And when we came out the board, they were gone. It was a bummer. Our first boards. Adam, that is a brutal story. I hate when I hear stuff like that. I hate it, man. Don't take people's snowboard. Don't take their gear. Also, like, usually the person stealing the stuff, like, it actually doesn't, like, the stuff doesn't even fit them anyways. You should have a Roman Q&A stream that day. Would be pretty cool. Could be cool to have Roman jump on a stream. He's, like I said, he's getting a lot bigger, so he can answer a lot more questions. He used to just, like, climb on me and be wild. You guys remember those streams? I need to go back and watch a couple of them. That guy was crazy. Have I ever tracked my speed on the mountain? Yeah. Gone like 58 miles per hour is like the fastest that I've tracked last season. I want to hit like 65 this year. And then I don't know if I want to go much faster than that. I've not seen the avalanche in person, but the video of you guys absolutely buried in tree wells is absolutely terrifying to me. Yeah, getting all of it, suffocating in snow. I do not want to suffocate in snow. I've had moments where I've like fallen and like gotten buried by the snow, and you're like, whoa! Like it's not fun. The Super Tramp at Woodward Copper is awesome. Yeah, dude, you can learn so many tricks on a Super Tramp or just a trampoline in general. Hey, Jonathan, I wanted to ask, my friend introduced me into snowboarding, and now I'm an intermediate. I want to ask, my parents are 47. They want to learn. Can they? And what are the risks? I mean, I've seen people learn how to snowboard at any age. I would highly recommend them taking a lesson and to learn the proper slow way, being older. But 47 is not that old. Tom Brady played football until 46. So what are the risks? There's no risks, man. 47 is the new 20. My father is 45 and still doing rails. Just make sure they get proper teaching and stay safe. Boom, right there. Exactly. Just get the proper teaching. You just don't want to go out and do something like super reckless at that age, but you're not paper. You're not just gonna die. How is Kevin? Kevin's doing great. He's almost done. Karsten, hello. Do you know your estimated distance traveled on a snowboard total, or maybe even just for a season? There's ski tracks. I think it's ski tracks. I have the app. I'm on my phone, so I can't pull it up. Hit me up and gave me a free year trial, and I tracked myself for a little bit, and that does distance. It tracks the elevation, the distance, the time, your speed, a bunch of cool stuff like that. I want to see if they want to partner together this upcoming winter. It'd be a lot of fun. I was 44 when I popped out of the half at Copper. It's just techniques. Let's go. Popping out of the half pipe. Let's do it. Carlo for the goal. Let's go. Carlo wants those more live streams. We're 11 away. I wasn't ready for that, Carlo. It kind of scared me, actually. I was like, cool. $11 away from hitting tonight's live stream goal, which means we will go live again tomorrow for the goal and an amazing summer camp. Carlo, you're a true legend, dude. Carlo came to camp this year. He was sending it. He's got the 180 off the box. I hope you had as much fun the second year at camp, Carlo, as you did on the first year at camp, my dude. I hope you enjoyed the edits. I know they didn't come out during camp, but they trickled out after camp. Do I have any pets? I have 2 dogs. Shelby, who is scared of everything. Susie, who's a mountain dog. She absolutely rips it. And then, oh my goodness, Merlin the cat, who hates me. And we just crushed more donations towards the goal. Karsten with a $1 donation, and then Captain Funny with a $2 donation. Let's go, dudes. We're $8 away from the goal of continuing. And remember, if we keep hitting the goals each live stream, by the 9th live stream, we will be giving away a snowboard or an Insta360 camera or something of legit value to someone in the chat. And the goal is for you guys to keep coming back every single night for the next 6 days, because we're 3 days deep already. So I've never gone live 9 days in a row. That's over a week. Tristan just showed up. Tristan, you missed Roman ripping it today, dude. He got his first grab. But yeah, just kind of trying to do something fun, keep the momentum going. So thank you guys so much for those donations. 8, we're 8 away. Hey. Might as well contribute, is what Captain Funny said. And if you drop $1, you drop any dollar amount, by the way. If you drop $1, you can't write anything, but you can do an emoji, I think. Unless you do it on Venmo or Streamlabs, then you can write anything you want. Adrian says, also come to camp. Slopes to track my stats. Oh, it is Slopes. That's what it is. I don't know what app I was saying, but Slopes is what I use. First dono really set the stream off track, right, dude? Adam came in hot for the first donation of the night. He's like, we're hitting that goal tonight. Double checking Venmo. Could I come to camp? Oh, Roman with the hard question. Of course, little dude. The goal is to get Roman solid enough that he can come to camp and actually ride at camp. So it is an adult camp, but maybe a little Roman dog. Streamlabs, explain. Streamlabs is technically donating through Venmo. If I had better internet and you dropped a donation on Streamlabs, a big like thanks for donating would pop on the stream, and then when people subscribed it would say stuff, and like a lot of like action, like if you're watching like a Twitch streamer, would happen. I have everything to do that except the internet because I live in the forest. I don't know if you guys know that. I do not live in a city. I live in a neighborhood of like 20 houses in the forest, and I don't have the best internet. So the fact that I make my living off the internet with the type of internet that I do have is a little crazy. So yeah, maybe one day we'll have better internet, and with that better internet, we will do cooler live stream animations and stuff. But Streamlabs is if you wanted to donate through PayPal or Venmo. The reason why those are options, which I thought I had them as a pinned comment, but it looks like I don't have it pinned. Okay. I will pin it right now. But if you drop a donation through Venmo or Streamlabs, I get 100% of that donation, and that's why I've had that as an option. Because if you drop a super chat, I never complain about a super chat, but YouTube will take 30% of that donation. So if you dropped, we used to get very large donations, like a $50, $100. Some people would come in pretty. Dude, people tonight want the Insta360, as I'm seeing. People would drop some pretty large donations. I've had like $500 donations. And so that's why I was like, well, let's give people an option where YouTube's not taking a lot of that money. So my biggest donation ever was, I think, 1,500 in a night. Definitely have had some very generous people, some very supportive people, especially in the very beginning. But the community aspect of YouTube has definitely changed a lot. This live stream is doing great, and this is like kind of what I was hoping by doing this like live stream marathon, was to get you guys coming back and back and back and getting the momentum going with the streams. Baron's here. Baron's always been jumping on the streams. But there's a lot of people that used to show up every single live stream. They'd be in here engaging, and it's just kind of like gone away. And I think that's just due to short form content. So yeah, Carlo, dude, thanks for jumping on the stream. Thanks for dropping the dono. He said, I'll catch you on the next live. Carlo fully believes in his $2 donation. He's like, it's on. We're going live tomorrow. We still got $8 till that goal. I think it's going to happen. Someone's going to come through. Dude, this one I'm hoping to hit 70 miles per hour on my snow go. Currently rode 67. You're an animal. That's terrifying. On the snow go? Black Diamond at Beaver Mountain, and it's called Grand Canyon, and everyone thinks I'm crazy. I think you're crazy. That is wild. Roman jumping in on the donation train. $1,200. Good job, Roman dog. Show your board damage. I would show it. You're talking about like the base or the popped edge? Because like you wouldn't be able to see the popped edge on the stream. It's like the smallest crack in the edge. But it's what happens when you land super tail heavy on a board that's a little warped out. You put all your weight into it, and you'll hear your board go, and your edge just pops, and you're like, ugh. Captain Funny says, Jonathan, I'm going to buy an Evolution sticker. I'll throw the link out there for you. They're also linked in the description. He says he's going to buy an Evolution sticker, throw it on his helmet, and wear it to Keystone opening week. I will be there for Keystone opening week. If you guys remember the last couple of years for Keystone opening, I was going to Missouri for Halloween because one, Keystone was opening during Halloween weekend for the last 3 years or whatever. But two, I had family out there. Well, that family's moved to Colorado, so now there's no reason why I won't be in Colorado for Halloween. Unless they're opening on Halloween Day, which hopefully they're not. I will be definitely able to be at Keystone for opening weekends and opening. So all of that will be extremely rad. Still $8 away from tonight's live stream goal in order to go live tomorrow to keep the momentum going. Because if we don't hit the goal, then we don't go to the 9th live stream. If we don't go to the live stream, then we don't give away the Insta360, or we don't give away the snowboard, or whatever we're giving away. Or maybe we're giving away both. I don't know. Those are some crazy donations, man. I know, Roman's going crazy. Teaching my daughter to snowboard this season. She'll be 9 in October. She's been skateboarding the last few weeks. I can't believe how good she is. She looks crazy steezy already. Baron, I love that, dude. You're going to love it. Snowboarding with the kiddos. Like, I rode with Roman all day today, and just watching him get his first indie grab, like, it literally made my day, so. My best performing video, I believe it or not. Oh! The Chaos King coming in with the $10 dono, reaching the goal. We've now reached the goal, which means we're going live tomorrow for the 4th night in a row. And every night it gets harder to continue doing the streams. So Chaos King coming in hot. Said, moving to Colorado from Florida. Congratulations. That is not easy. I'm excited for you to be out here. For school in the spring, I'm planning on starting snowboarding when I get there. Is there a guide online that I can follow? I love the channel, by the way. Kind of a guide. I thought about maybe putting together like a snowboard guide. I also am planning on highly focusing snowboard education content this upcoming winter. So be ready for that. Quickly, I will tell you that the best way to get better at snowboarding is time on snow. So the more you go snowboarding, the better you're going to get. That's the first thing. So if you only go once or twice, you're not going to get that good at snowboarding. The more you go, the better you're going to get. 2, I'm going to share with you my How to Snowboard playlist. You can find it by going to my channel and then going to playlists. I have 167 How to Snowboard videos. Just start watching these videos. Some are more advanced, like obviously like the rail tricks or the jump tricks. But I have a ton of videos on like how to carve, how to butter, how to ollie, how to S-turn, how to J-turn. Lots of turning videos on here, how to ride switch. There's, once again, 167 videos on how to be better at snowboarding. I have like how to strap in, how to set your bindings up. Anything you need to know about snowboarding, this playlist has it available for you. So I hope that helps as much as your $10 donation has helped support the dream. Thank you so much. You made us surpass our goal. So Chaos X Skiing, because of you, we're going live tomorrow. So join again tomorrow for the live stream, guys. We're not jumping off right now, but just so you know, we're going to be live again tomorrow, which is super exciting. We'll be giving away the Insta360 camera to Adam. It's true. Saying stuff like that makes everyone think the donations are rigged. According to Nate, they're rigged. I've seen your family videos. It hits me hard due to where the last few months I wasn't on the mountain to be our happy place, dude. Oh, Bobby said check Venmo. How do I keep missing these Venmo donations? Oh, she's got a notification on. Matthew came in with another $10 donation. Said it's happening. Matthew came with $20 donation, or $20 donated tonight. Thank you so much, man, for the heavy 20 bomb on tonight's live stream. It is happening, Matthew. I'm gonna reply back to you on Venmo. I gotta figure out why my notifications are off. I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope to see everyone that's been on this live stream tonight on tomorrow, because that's what I'm hoping. I want to build momentum, and so same time tomorrow night is the idea, is to keep the momentum going. So Dougie, what up, dude, can jump on and we can just keep this rolling. Excuse me, my old username. It is all good. Just don't be a Florida man. Buy snow tires. You're definitely gonna want snow tires on your vehicle. My best performing video. I mean, you can just go to my channel and so if you go to my channel, there's at the little lower, it shows like popular videos. The best video I've ever, my most highest performing long form video is 1.7 million views. And that's the Keystone incident. And then I have expert skier tries snowboarding that hit 1.1 million. And then I have another Keystone incident video that hit 1 million. Dude, I got a couple other videos that are about to hit 1 million. I don't have a lot of million viewed videos, believe it or not. So my short form videos, I have a lot more short form. I think I can organize this by popular. Based off just views, I have a short form video that hit 9.5 million views. My Grinch video does very well every single year with 3.2 million views. I think my most viewed ever piece of content was like 36 million, and it was a chairlift in Italy that had lasers. That was my best performing video for sure. Low-key, give my dad the X3 so you get an X3 rules. The X3 does rule, honestly. It's an absolute fire camera. According to the internet, Keystone is open on the 7th of November. I wonder why Vail Corp wants to cut back on opening times for Keystone. I don't know. So when they put in that new snow system, they were trying to open in September. They were talking about trying to get open in September when they first put in that snow system. And then new management, obviously you have like Vail CEO, and then you have like resort CFOs or CEOs or whatever, like there's all types of ladders and tiers and people that want to run things certain ways. And the scaling back, like I get it, Vail Resorts is a publicly traded company and they have to make the shareholders happy and stuff like that. But like, I never feel like scaling back is a way to move forward. And they've been like scaling back night riding, scaling back, like you said, like they're closing earlier, like opening later, closing earlier, like all that type of stuff. Like, how's that a recipe for being more successful? Like, I just don't understand. Sean says, my brother doesn't need an X3. I could use it though. Give him an X2. I'll give him my X2. I love it. Sean actually does use his X2 a lot. JB, will any donations that are after the goal go towards the next goal? Nope. So every night is a new goal. And I'm tallying it all, and then we'll see what we're going to give away at the 9th live stream. I know we're going to hit it. You guys are killing it with these nightly goals. And once again, the goal moves forward every single night, and the energy moves forward. The first night I went live, dude, it was not as exciting as it is now. You guys are keeping the chat rolling. We got some jokes from the previous nights rolling into this night. Like, this is the type of live streaming that I was missing, that wasn't really happening. And we're only on the 3rd live stream. Imagine what's going to happen on like the 5th, 6th live stream. If we keep hitting the goals, if you guys keep showing up, keep supporting. And when you are on the live stream, guys, the best way to keep the thing moving and rolling is to just ask questions. It used to be like I couldn't keep up with the chat. Like, I'd be so far behind in the chat, like 20, 30 minutes behind in the chat, that I could only answer donations. Like, that used to be a thing. And it's just not that way anymore. But that used to be a thing. Absolutely. Thanks for the advice. I used a longboard regularly when I was younger, although I can imagine it's a bit different. It does help though. Skateboarding, longboarding, being on a board will help your snowboarding. Absolutely. If you're in the summertime and you can't get on snow like I've been riding this summer, get on a skateboard. It will help a ton. I noticed on the Keystone thing how the local media kind of crapped on you guys, even though it didn't seem like you guys did anything outrageous or unsafe to others. Yeah, Sean. The media is fake. I've been in the news almost a handful of times now, and it is I have never been represented nicely or correctly in the media. I use a GoPro Hero 3 Plus. Oh, that is an old camera. My biggest fear is my parents finding out what music I'm listening to. Oh, that is my favorite comment of the night. Oh, do you think the GoPro Hero 7 is good camera for riding? I have one for years, but the battery dies out. I got a new one and I'm waiting for the new season to begin in. I'm sure the camera is going to do fine, especially in warmer weather. GoPros do not do well in cold. They suck, honestly. That was a big reason why I did move to the Insta360 cameras. Right now, my main camera is the Insta360 X5, which is linked in the description if you guys want to snag one. They are a sponsor of the channel. I'm currently working on my new contract with those guys, but I do love the Insta360 cameras. And if you guys want to snag one, once again, they're in the description. I'll grab the X5 link just in case somebody's like, you know what? I am going to grab one. I am going to grab the X5. I started snowboarding late. My biggest fear is speed. Going fast, I mean, it's honestly going fast is one of my biggest fears. I get really like, as I was going faster last season and trying to get like tag videos of going really fast, I got more confident with it. But man, yeah, going fast is, I don't snowboard fast that often. What's my opinion for using Insta360 for wakeboarding and water sports? That's how I film all my wakeboarding videos, is with the Insta360. So I think it's rad. Just make sure you have all the water covers on nicely. I had a camera get ruined because the waterproof door wasn't closed all the way, and then I dropped one into the bottom of a lake. So don't make those mistakes, and it's great. Everyone should get Roller Coaster Tycoon, Roman says. Roman is he's impressive, man. Some of the games he plays, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, I have no idea what's going on, and Roman can read. He's starting to figure out reading. But for not like being super, big words get him. And he still figures out how to do all those games. No Imandi this year? I'm down to go to Imandi. It has to be during the weekday though, Dougie. I'm not going to give up a snowboard day for Imandi. So if you want to give up a work day, I'll meet you there, Dougie. I was talking to Tristan about that on the weekend. Roman's not allowed to play Roblox. We have taken Roblox away from him. He can only play games that have an end to them in a way, or like Roller Coaster Tycoon, or Minecraft, where you can build whatever you want, but like the ability to jump from one game to another game, like unlimitedness. We personally find is not great for the little kids' brains. So we like games that have there's 20 levels and you beat them and then the game's over. Like games that you can get bored of in a way. Mario Kart is still sizzle. Yeah, dude, Mario Kart. The kids rip. Bristol's pretty solid at Mario Kart, honestly. Have you been skiing for the past 10 years? Hey, so I've been skiing for the past 10 years. And I tried boarding last year on my friend's board, and I want to find a board to buy and rent for a year. So you can definitely rent boards for the year. People do season rentals. Not a bad place to start to see if you really do want to make that swap. Or try and find, there's a bunch in Colorado. I don't know where you are. But there are a lot of used gear retailers where you can get like a used setup for a lot cheaper to see if you really do want to go from stop skiing and start snowboarding more. Yeah, so like Play It Again Sports is the Colorado one. There's the Restore. I mean, in Colorado, almost every Goodwill will have like a snowboard and stuff. So it's out there, the ability to do it. While we're talking about video games, I picked up one of these. Have you guys seen these things like on the TikTok shop and stuff? It's an emulator with I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I'm gonna have to. Is it dead? It shouldn't be dead. My nephew. It might be dead because my nephew played it the last time, and maybe he didn't turn it off, or I didn't check that he turned it off. It's dead. But it has like every N64 game on it, every Nintendo game on it, like every Game Boy game, every Game Boy Advance, every Game Boy Color. Yeah, it's dead. I'm charging it up. I wonder if I can turn it on if I plugged it in. There's like 16,000 games on this. I have one of those emulators. Yeah, dude, this thing, and it's like a Game Boy. Like this, I love this thing. I honestly, it needs more power. I don't play it much because I don't have a lot of time, but the few moments I have, I've found a lot of joy. I end up playing like still like my 2 favorite Nintendo games or Game Boy games. They are so sick. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this stream because we're going live again tomorrow. We hit the donation goal. Thank you to all the people that donated: Adam, Sean, Carlo, Captain Funny, Kristen, Matthew. We had a couple other ones. But thanks to all the people that donated somewhere on the mountain. You guys are legends. Thanks for everyone that was just here asking great questions, keeping the live flowing. I'll see you tomorrow night. You better be there because it's a marathon. It's a live-a-thon. 7:30 tomorrow. I'll be here. You guys be here. Let's keep this thing rolling. Thanks for the love and support, guys. I really appreciate you guys. And I will be working on a new long form edit. If you missed yesterday's long form video, which a lot of you guys did, go watch it. It's a camp video. Give me a second. I'm pulling it up. My internet's not working right now. Go watch the last video I posted on the channel. It needs some love. I changed the title and thumbnail because it was tanking. So please go give that video some love. And more rad short form content and other long form videos coming soon. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep evolving. Adios.